Most people think success comes from motivation. But what if I told you motivation is actually the weakest part of success? Because motivation fades. The real secret behind success is something much quieter, something far more powerful. This is the story of a boy who discovered that secret. In a small town lived a boy named Arian. Arian had big dreams. He wanted to change his life and become someone successful. But there was a problem. Arian depended on motivation. Some days he felt extremely inspired. He would start studying, learning new skills, planning his future. But after a few days, the motivation disappeared. When things became difficult, he stopped. He started many things, but he never finished them. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and slowly, Arian started to feel like he was going nowhere in life. One evening, feeling frustrated and lost, Arian went for a long walk outside the town. As he walked along a quiet road, he noticed an old man planting a small tree beside the path. Curious, Arian walked closer. He looked at the tiny plant and said, "Why are you planting this tree? It will take many years before it becomes big." The old man smiled gently. "Yes," he said, "it will take many years." Then he added, "But if I water it every single day, one day it will become a strong tree." Arian stayed silent. The old man then looked at him and said something that would change his life forever. Motivation helps you start, but discipline helps you continue. Arian thought about those words the whole night. The next morning, he made a simple decision. He would stop chasing motivation. Instead, he would build discipline. He didn't create huge goals. He just promised himself one thing. Every single day, he would do one small step toward his dream. Just 1 hour of learning, just 1 hour of working on himself. Some days were easy, but many days were hard. Some mornings he felt tired. Some nights he wanted to quit. But whenever he felt like giving up, he remembered the small tree, and he told himself, just do a little today. Days passed, weeks passed, months passed. Something slowly began to change. The boy who once quit everything was now someone who showed up every single day. And over time, people around him started noticing something different about Arian. He became more confident, more focused, more determined. 1 year later, Arian walked again along that same road. He stopped at the place where the old man had planted the tiny tree. But now, the small plant was no longer small. It had grown into a strong young tree. Arian smiled, because in that moment, he realized something powerful. Success doesn't happen overnight. Just like a tree, it grows slowly, through patience, through effort, and most importantly, through discipline.